Have you ever slept 8 hours, maybe even more, and still woke up feeling completely drained? Like your body got rest, but your energy never showed up? I know that feeling all too well. It's frustrating. You go through the motions, you push through your day, but deep down, you're just tired. Tired in your body, tired in your mind. And the worst part is, it starts to feel normal, but it's not. You're not supposed to be running on empty every single day. I've spent time figuring out what actually works when it comes to boosting energy, not just for a moment, but in a way that lasts. Not the typical stuff that sounds good on paper, but fades by lunchtime. I'm talking about real habits that quietly but consistently refill your tank, keep your mind sharp, and help you feel more like yourself again. If you're always feeling one step behind, this might be the video that changes how you approach your day. So stay with me, because everything I'm about to share can actually make a difference, and it starts now. Let me start with something so basic that most people skip it without even realizing how much it matters: water. I know it sounds simple, but the truth is, if you're not properly hydrated, your body is already starting at a disadvantage. When you wake up in the morning, you're already dehydrated from hours of sleep. That foggy feeling in your head, the dry skin, the sluggish thoughts, a lot of that comes down to not having enough water in your system. I always start my day with a full glass of water. No coffee, no juice, just water first. It's one of the easiest things you can do to start feeling more awake naturally. After that, I pay attention to how I move my body in the morning. I'm not saying you need a full workout routine the second you open your eyes, but some kind of movement makes a difference. For me, it's stretching, walking around the room, maybe going outside for a short walk if the weather's decent. The goal isn't to burn calories, it's to wake up your body and improve blood flow. When your blood is circulating well, your brain gets more oxygen, and more oxygen means more focus, better memory, and way less of that groggy, slow feeling we're all trying to shake off. Food is another one. I used to skip breakfast or just grab whatever was convenient, but I started noticing how it affected my mood and focus. If you're running on sugar and caffeine first thing in the morning, it sets you up for a crash. I switched to eating meals that actually fuel me, like thick oats, fruit, eggs, whole grain toast, or sometimes a smoothie with protein. The point is to give your body something real, not something that just spikes your energy and then drops it an hour later. Real food gives real energy, and once I made that change, my morning started to feel a lot smoother. One thing I want to emphasize is that boosting your energy isn't just about what you put in your body, it's also about what you let into your mind. I used to wake up and immediately grab my phone, scrolling through social media, checking messages, getting hit with news before I even got out of bed, and I didn't realize how much that was draining me before my day even started. Now, I try to give myself a buffer. I wait at least 10 to 15 minutes before picking up my phone, sometimes longer. That space helps me stay centered. It keeps my energy from being pulled in 5 different directions before I even brush my teeth. Caffeine is a tricky one. I still enjoy coffee, but I've learned not to rely on it. If I notice I'm drinking multiple cups just to get through the day, that's my sign to look at what's really going on. Am I sleeping enough? Am I moving enough? Am I feeding myself well? Caffeine is meant to support your energy, not be your only source of it. And drinking it late in the day can mess with your sleep, which just creates a cycle of fatigue that's hard to break. I've found that when I take care of the basics, I don't need as much coffee. I still enjoy it, but I'm not using it to survive. Sleep obviously plays a huge role in all of this, but it's not just about how many hours you get. It's about the quality of that sleep. If your mind is racing when you go to bed, or if you're staring at screens right before sleeping, you're not giving yourself the best chance at deep rest. I've made small changes that help me sleep better. Dimming the lights at night, avoiding heavy meals late, reading a few pages of a book instead of watching something until I pass out. When I get quality sleep, I don't just feel better the next day, I feel sharper and more emotionally stable. That alone makes the effort worth it. And then there's something I never used to consider. Mental clutter. It's possible to be physically rested but mentally drained. If your mind is constantly running, jumping from one task to the next, worrying about everything, you're going to feel exhausted even if you've done nothing physical. That's where mental breaks come in. I take small pauses throughout my day to breathe, to close my eyes, or to just sit without stimulation. No music, no phone, just stillness. These moments help clear the noise in my head and bring me back to center. They take less than 5 minutes, but they add up in a big way. I also started paying attention to my energy patterns. Some people feel more alert in the morning, others in the afternoon or evening. I used to force myself to be productive at times when I was naturally low energy, and it just made me feel like I was always failing. Now I lean into my natural rhythm. I tackle focused work when I know I'm sharp, and I schedule lighter tasks when I know my energy dips. Working with my energy instead of against it has made a massive difference in how much I get done and how I feel doing it. Let's not forget emotional energy. This one might be the most important, and it's the one people ignore the most. Your emotions drain you just as much as physical activity. If you're constantly stressed, overwhelmed, anxious, or dealing with negativity around you, your energy is going to drop. I've learned to protect my emotional space. I choose who I talk to carefully. I spend time with people who lift me up, not people who leave me feeling heavier. I also make space for listening to music I love, laughing at dumb things, getting outside, doing something creative. These moments recharge me emotionally in ways that nothing else can. So when people ask me how I boost my energy every day, the real answer is this. I protect it. I protect it with water, movement, real food, better sleep, quiet moments, and boundaries. It's not about being perfect or doing it all at once. It's about noticing what drains you and slowly changing how you respond. Energy isn't something you find, it's something you build, one choice at a time. And once you start building it, you don't just feel better. You show up differently, you think clearer, you move with purpose, you feel more like yourself again. If anything I said today hit home for you, try one thing. Just one. Don't wait until you crash. Start taking your energy seriously now, because when your energy is right, everything else feels a little easier. Thanks for watching. If this helped you in any way, drop a comment below and let me know what part spoke to you the most. I read everything, and if you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.